Looking at the index right there, it's greedy, but not very greedy, even though it's above 50. And well, I guess that more of the details of the prices will help us determine which way that investors should go. Let's look at the prices for this afternoon. This was taken at about 12 noon before this program started, and we saw Bitcoin has dropped to about 64,772.89 after losing 3.28. Ethereum, 3,437. I wonder if the surge is over. Then BNB, 570, gains 0.40%. Cardano lost almost 2% right there. XRP has been surging for some days now. Some things are moving this market. But let's have Olumide Adesina now joining us to give us more details to the numbers that we see. Hi, Olumide, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. So what's driving the market this afternoon?
I think there's moderation of risk, and that's why we're seeing crypto assets and stock also having their price stabilize at their weekly lows. And that's preempting to the fact that the US dollar is at its 1 month high. You could recall that despite the outlook of the US Fed talking about interest rate cuts, it seems that the hot economic data from the United States might change that narrative. So right now, I think there's more interest in the even currency, and that's why you see the dollar rallying high, and you see Bitcoin dropping from the 67 at some point to around $64,000. And that has also dragged altcoins and the Bitcoin dominance increasing by over 50%.
So would you say this pullback, they say just before halving, there's normally a pullback and all of that. Is this in preparation for the halving?
Well, there are a lot of things the market is looking at, and halving definitely will take the center stage because we are a few weeks away. But also, you need to also look at the fact that Ethereum ETF is also in play. But these things have been priced. If you look at the price at which Bitcoin is trading this year alone, and also the fact that we've seen outflows the past week and this week. So preemptively, it seems that the bullish run has softened. So despite the fact that halving is also in play, the strong dollar, the macros, geopolitical uncertainty, it's very difficult to really put on the direction. But it's fair to say that at some point, Bitcoin prices will be supported at key levels, particularly the 50,000, 58,000 mark. But how long it will take, it's $1 million question.
How do we know when halving is upon us?
I think, so the timing, according to experts in the Bitcoin space, it should between the second and fourth week, and definitely it makes Bitcoin mining more difficult, to reward more difficult, and definitely scarcity will definitely elevate prices, and that's the economics. But also you need to also look at the fact that safe haven attention, which Bitcoin naturally attracts as store of value, is also a predominant factor. In fact, that's what really rallied Bitcoin to 70% year-to-date gain. So I think it's much more dynamic. The market is much more dynamic. Standard Chartered gave its outlook that Bitcoin might hit 250,000 this year. Well, I don't know why they made that forecast, but the reality is just that with gold hitting its record high, the fact that we're seeing more geopolitical uncertainty elevating is pretty much very difficult to really give a direct view of Bitcoin's price direction right now.
All right, so Olumide Adesina, thank you so much for giving us those details.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Have a great weekend.